After a war, the people who survive wonder what happens next. Where is everybody? Where is the food? What happens to society? But in this anime, we see two girls who come out after the aftermath of a war. They're not really sure what really happened, what happened to society, and what they should do next. But what happens next? Well, we'll tell you more about it. How's it going, everybody? I'm Chris.
And I'm Christina, and welcome to Average Anime Reviews, where you get to see me and Chris review some of our favorite animes we have watched in the previous season.
Now, before you watch this anime, just to let you know
that there may be spoilers in this review, so please take some precaution.
Now, this week's anime is about two girls who are surviving the aftermath of some kind of war, and that anime is Shoujo Shuumatsu Ryokou, and in English it is
Girls' Last Tour. And what this anime is all about, it involves two girls, Chito and Yuri, who survived the aftermath of a war and trying to see what they can do next in their daily lives. By the looks of their faces, it looks like they're very relieved to know that the war is over. However, it looks like that after the war, there's nothing even left. Not a lot of food, water, shelter, or even let alone people, which is very shocking. From there, in each episode, we get to see the two girls traveling all over the country, trying to see whatever remains they have left and see what they can find to keep for themselves. In this anime, it's basically a learning experience for the two girls to learn more about life and to see what there is more after war. Not only it's a learning experience to learn more about the world and more about society, but it's more of a learning experience for themselves as well. In the anime, when the girls were traveling around the country or even the world, it looks like they've been experiencing just for seeing the world from themselves for the first time, as if it was something new, because it looks like they have been sheltered from the war for far too long. And overall, my thoughts on what I thought of this anime? Well, actually, to be honest, I actually quite enjoyed it. Now, even though that this anime is episodic, which typically for some cases it can be a bad thing, but for some reason it does fit in, because in this anime it's all about learning about the world for the first time and seeing what there is life after war. Now, in terms of what to expect in this anime, well, obviously there are episodic moments, but they're also part of the learning experience that these two main characters get to see the world for the very first time. It's quite refreshing, to be honest, because I think it's really cool. Now, there are a few flaws here and there in this anime, but for that, Chris will be telling you guys more about it near the end.
Now, in this anime, there are two characters that are shown throughout the entire series. And we're going to start off with the first one, which is Chito. Now, with Chito, she is the most responsible one out of the two. She's the one that takes care of Yuri. She's the one that drives the little tank that they go around the area with. She is the one that seems the most knowledgeable when it comes to technology. She is the one that keeps track of everything. She is the one that makes the repairs. She's unfortunately the one that has to baby pretty much Yuri, because there are times where she has to be a mother figure toward her. She already accepts of the reality that they're in right now, but she always pushes forward and makes do. And now the next character is Yuri. Now with her, she's the more outgoing and odd character out of the two. She is very fun-loving and acts like a child. And out of the two, she is the brawn, and Chito is the brain, basically. She's obsessed with food, and as well, she's a good marksman. Now, with Yuri, it's a learning process for her. She has trouble understanding of sometimes the surroundings or just topics that they talk about, where they talk about what does it really mean to be human, or what does it mean to be alive, as well as learning the definition of what is empathy. And it's really interesting. She questions herself and asks Chito for clarification of specific events that happen. As well, she's very forgetful, and that's why she asks all these questions a lot throughout the entire series. She's not the best at remembering things. And as well, she's very defensive. That's the one thing that I noticed throughout the entire series. Even though she's not the best at remembering things or just the surroundings around her, she knows that she has to defend the both of them because, well, she knows that it's just the two of them pretty much. And overall, with the chemistry between Chito and Yuri, Well, it works well because there's the brawn and brain, and they both help each other out in situations. There's some cases where one helps them realize the situation, and then there's another one that needs help getting pushed up somewhere and move forward with their journey. They're pretty much like sisters. Now, overall, what do we think about the anime? Well, it's very eerie, this anime, because the surroundings around them is just so messed up, and these happy-go-lucky girls are put into this environment. It's just so weird. It's amazing of what they experience and learn in each episode. The most devastating thing that they see it as the most beautiful thing because that's what they got. Even to the point when they see a live animal like a fish, they're just so amazed from it, and it's just really interesting how they act and interact with it. It's definitely that these two girls have issues because they've been so disconnected from their past life that things just look almost beautiful to them for the first time when they see it. They are so desensitized on how frigged up this world is. But it works. It's just so weird that these two cute girls are just walking around in this graveyard of dead and destroyed buildings. Now, the one issue that we have, and maybe people will spot out, is that it's very slow paced. And another issue would be the fact that what really happened. Now, they do mention it, but I really wanted them to go more in detail with it. And as well, learning of why were they put in this situation. You would think that they would be at home just playing with dolls or whatever. But no, they're put in this tank thing and then they fall down one day and then they end up in this situation. And what's really cool about this anime is the artwork and the animation. Just seeing the surroundings around them is just so beautiful to see. Even though it's all destroyed, it's just really cool to see what there is. This anime is so interesting just to watch because it's the most out of place characters put in this devastating world. So overall, what would you rate the anime?
Well, I really love watching this anime. It's something new that I would really don't mind watching it next time in the future for other animes as well. I really love the episodic moments of learning experiences to see where the young characters are heading towards next, and to see whether or not there's potential of a new start in a new world. And I'm still trying to figure that out too. But overall, I'm still gonna have to give it a 7.
Now for me, it's a little bit different. I absolutely love this anime. I thought it was so interesting putting two cute, adorable girls in the morbid environment. And it works. For some reason, it works. It may be slow paced and we don't get a lot of information, but it just works because it makes you think what really happened. And it makes you really want to see what would these girls do next to try to survive and just try to make themselves more human. And overall, I would have to give it a 8.5.
And overall, everyone, that's pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching.
If you watched this anime, what did you think? Did you think it was good? Did you think it was bad? Did you think it was boring and very slow paced? Whatever you want to feel, put it down in the comments down below.
Plus, if you guys want to learn more about the synopsis and more about the main characters in this anime, I'll be sure to leave the links down below, as well as a written anime review written by me.
Now, if you want to watch the anime for yourself, we'll try to find a link for you guys to check it out for yourself.
And once again, everyone, that's pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching, and we hope to see you next time at the next Average Anime Review. Take care! Hello everyone, thank you so much for watching. If you really enjoyed this week's Average Anime Review, give it a thumbs up. And plus, if you're new to the channel and wants to see more of our stuff every week, well, make sure to subscribe because we do this frequently. Plus, if you want to see our previous works of our Average Anime Review, we'll leave our links down below, as well as our social media accounts in case if you guys want to follow back. Once again, everyone, thank you so much for watching, and we hope to see you next time at the next Average Anime Review. Take care!